Guess who's back? Back again. I'm back, guys. I hope you all are happy to see me again. In this video, I'm going to share my experience with the vegetarian diet, lacto-ovo vegetarian diet, and also I would like to give some advice for vegetarians and vegetarians and whatnot, and also people who are vegans. Now, last year, I think for 6 months, I followed a vegetarian diet where I tried to eliminate meat, and I did eliminate meat for 6 months, and I ate a little bit of eggs or a few eggs in a day, and I took whey protein, also again limited quantity. I tried to get as much as vegetarian food as possible. So for the first 2 months I was just adapting to the diet, so I didn't remove whey protein or I didn't remove eggs from the diet. But after a couple of months I decided, let me go with the full-fledged vegetarian diet, and my main sources of protein were milk, and yeah, of course whey protein a little bit, and paneer, tofu, and soya beans and whatnot. Okay, now this is my personal experience. First I would share my personal experience, then I'll give you advice on this. Of course I'm not following a vegetarian diet anymore. There are many reasons for that, and that is what I'll discuss in this video. Can you build muscle on a vegetarian diet? Absolutely. So many people that I know, I have trained, have built a lot of muscle on vegetarian diet. They have lost a lot of fat on vegetarian diet. When I was doing a vegetarian diet, my goal was to lose fat, which of course meant that I had to reduce a little bit of carbs from my diet. And we all know when it comes to vegetarian diet, it is very hard to reduce carbs and get a lot of protein. So what happened was, I tried to get my protein from soy. Again, even in soy there is soy chunks, there's also carbs involved, and of course soy protein is a good source of protein. And I also used a little bit of paneer, and the problem with paneer was, in India, unless and until you make paneer by yourself using skim milk, it is very hard to get low fat paneer. And with tofu, it didn't go with my taste buds at all, and I couldn't eat a lot of tofu. But this is not the main point. So protein, now I've seen a lot of people saying protein is not that important, or of course protein is important, but you do not need too much of protein. But I still feel, looking at the science and the evidence that we've got, it is important for you to get at least 1 gram of protein per lean body mass, okay, or 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So if you're 150 pounds, get at least 150 into 0.8, or get at least 130 grams of protein in a day. So what I found out was, I was not getting 130 grams of protein in a day for a while, and it didn't go pretty well with my physique. So what happened was, at that time I was really consistent. Okay, I was going to Zeus Fitness. I was very consistent. Suhas was also there. I used to work out with them. I was very consistent, and I was not missing any workouts. I was eating enough calories. Like I said, my protein was enough, but not good enough. Okay, so I was getting, my body weight was around 92, so I had to get at least 170 grams of protein, and I think I was getting around 130 grams of protein in a day. So if my body weight was 60 kgs or 65 kgs, I could easily get my recommended protein intake. But I was 90 kgs, I was pretty lean, I was around 15% body fat, so I had to get at least 160 grams of protein in a day, and I couldn't get that protein. And as time went by, I could see that I was not looking good whatsoever. I was looking flatter. Okay, I was overall I was not looking good. Okay, it felt like my muscle just went off. Okay, my muscle quality just went off. This is not to say that vegetarians can't build muscle. What I'm trying to say is, protein is really underestimated, and I've seen it with a lot of my clients. There are so many of my clients, who are not allowed to eat non-vegetarian food. They solely depend on vegetarian or vegan source of protein like dal, beans, and soy, paneer, and all these things. So for them it is really hard to reach that amount of protein requirements for the day. So what I'm saying is, from my experience, what I'm saying is, you need at least that much of protein. I'm seeing a lot of people putting videos about vegetarian diet and asking them to eat green peas and all those things. Not enough. Pea protein is a very good source of protein, but what I would suggest is, if you are a vegetarian and if you are allowed to consume dairy, I would recommend you use a whey protein supplement. Without whey protein supplement, it will be really hard. And if you are a vegan who is not allowed to get consume dairy products, I would recommend you use any brown rice protein or pea protein, or a combination of pea protein and rice protein, or anything like that. Okay. And one more thing that I found out for myself was that I tried consuming dal for a while, and I really have gas issues. So whenever I eat food like dal, potatoes, or anything like that, I I don't feel good. My breathing becomes very hard, and I burp a lot. So dal was not an option for me, and the same goes with beans. Whenever I eat kidney beans or any kind of beans, you know my body feels like very bad. And the same goes with fibrous food. When I eat a lot of fibrous food, even brown rice, I don't feel that good in my stomach. So I try to avoid all this kind of food. So what I want to say is, if you're a vegetarian, make sure you get at least, if you're a non-vegetarian, it's very easy to get protein. I'm a non-vegetarian now, I'm not even using whey, and I'm easily hitting my protein requirements. But if you're a non-vegetarian, make sure you get quality protein. And by quality protein, I mean eat lentils. They say that a vegetarian source of protein are not complete source of protein. It is not true. Okay, there's nothing called a complete source of protein or incomplete source of protein. It's just that there is a little bit lesser of amino acids in certain foods as compared to some other food. So if you're a vegetarian, make sure you get a variety of food in your diet. If you want to consume soy, consume paneer, consume lentils, and even in rice you'll get some protein. And make sure you get variety of food. So that is the secret behind vegetarian diet and vegan diets. And you ask me, or you tell me about any vegan. So the thing is, most of the vegans, they were converted into a vegan, as in they converted themselves from a non-vegetarian or a meat eater to a vegan. So we all know that in the first 3 to 4 years of your training, that is when you make most amount of gains. So what happens is, when you have been making gains for 3 years and then you suddenly become a vegan, you, even if you don't make progress, you still have a decent physique. So I wouldn't look at one person, I would look at majority. And it's clearly visible that, at least for myself, I was very consistent in the gym. I didn't feel the same, guys. I just didn't feel the same. And all this food like lentils didn't work well with me. And even paneer, it doesn't go well with my stomach. I have no idea why. Okay, maybe because of casein content in that, I just don't know. I just don't feel good. Okay, so my message would be, get enough protein in your diet, guys. Protein shouldn't be underestimated. Use a supplement. Okay, use a supplement like whey protein, or brown rice protein, or rice plus pea protein combination. Very good. I think rice and pea protein is actually better than whey protein. But the problem is, most of those rice protein or pea protein, they don't taste that great. Okay, so I think my protein makes that. So I'm not against vegetarian diets or vegan diets. They're really good, they're really healthy. And I feel that if you are an ectomorph, or a person who finds it very hard to gain weight, I really think vegan diet will really help you, especially if you're bulking, because lot of carbs, lot of energy in the gym, you can lift lot of weights. And that's what I feel. And not that I didn't lose weight, I of course lost weight at a proper range, but because I had to restrict my carbs. The thing is, with my body type, I can't eat a lot of carbs and lose fat. Maximum I can go is 220 grams of carbs in a day. That is also a very high number for me, so I can't go more than that. So if I keep on eating a lot of beans, lot of lentils, at the end of the day my carb content will be more. And they say that at the end of the day, it's all calorie and energy balance. That is, if you burn more calories than what you consume, you'll just lose fat. But for me, I feel, for me, a high fat diet or a moderate to high fat diet works better than a low carb diet, better than a high carb diet. So anyways, that was my personal experience, guys. I'm not at all against it. I have a lot of friends who are vegans. I have a video on this channel by Aman Duggal. Please click the link right here, or check the link in the description. He made a proper video on vegan bodybuilding. And stop saying that protein is not important. You need protein, and the recommended protein intake should be 0.8 grams of protein per lean body mass, or 1 gram of protein 1 gram of protein per lean body mass, or 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So I hope this video gave you little bit of input on vegetarian diet and vegetarian bodybuilding. If you just want to lose weight or whatever, or just want to gain weight, it doesn't matter. You can just gain weight, gain fat or whatever. But if your goal is serious bodybuilding and to look a certain way, then I think, you might have to learn or study a little bit about vegetarianism or veganism, and then implement into your lifestyle. And as far as the performance in the gym goes, trust me guys, the energy levels were really good. I had no complaints about the energy levels. I was feeling good, and I was actually feeling hungry all the time. So that is one more thing about vegetarian diet. I had to wake up at 4 a.m. and eat an apple, because I was feeling really hungry. So that is one more thing that I found out. And protein is protein, trust me, you can try it out for yourself. Do not eat a lot of protein for like they say, eat 1 gram of protein per kg of body weight. Do that for 6 months. You will see the difference. You'll not see the progress that you're making is the same compared to when you're eating more amount of protein. So thanks a lot for watching guys. Let me know what you think and what your experience was. And not saying you can't gain strength. Your strength gains are not always dependent on your protein intake. Trust me on that. It's more of your central nervous system. So gaining strength is fine, but as far as your physique is concerned, I really think you need a lot of protein. Losing my voice guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll be back again. Peace out. Let me know what you guys want me to make, and also follow me on Instagram at shreyaskamathfit. Looking for online coaching, hit me up at shreyaskamath.com. Take care guys. Peace out.